They've got Evan Fournier, Nicholas Batum out there with Rudy Gobert, and it's Ntilikina in at the point. We've got two conference rivals squaring off tonight, Grant. I'm sure both teams have been eagerly looking forward to this one.
Well, we always enjoy these rivalry matchups. I mean, facing a rival you've been battling in the rankings is always rewarding. And as a player, you get fired up and are ready to do whatever it takes to get the win.
Pass to Wembanyama. That one drops for him.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
And if everything goes to plan, this could be a very fun matchup to watch.
Here's ABC. Oh, trying his luck from deep. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. To the paint. Gobert, no good.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
ABC. It's not going to go for him. Fournier with some nice D. Pass to Ntilikina. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
From 7, and that one's good. ABC.
Hey, that right there was a lot of confidence given the size of the disadvantage there.
And I like his belief in his game. Go at the taller defender, make him react to you.
Here's Ntilikina. Can't hit from the low block. Gone 1 for 3 so far. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Pass to Ramos. Here's ABC. 5 to shoot. Tipped. In transition, here they come. Here's Wembanyama. Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Here's ABC. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. And they're pushing it up. Unloads from 13. Batum's shot is off. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Pass to ABC. Misses from short range.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Here's Ramos. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Fournier with the ball. And that one is hammered home.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
And coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense. Shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Here's Ramos. Rudy Gobert with a rebound.
The defense really made this an uphill battle, and he just couldn't get there.
Outside Fournier. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
That's good from Fournier. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Here's ABC. Pass to Ramos. Just 5 on the clock. No good. A bit long that time.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
Ntilikina misses. Here's ABC.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Shooting two.
That free throw misses. And he's good on the second. For France, they've gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. Pass to Wembanyama from the arc. No good. 3 for 4 in the game now.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
It's blocked by Gobert.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. I mean, why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower?
3 on 3. Batum's shot is off. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Here's ABC. Fournier covering. Blocked! And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Six on the shot clock. Floats one up. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
Excellent D, avoided fouling and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
Here's Fournier. The shot's good. Fournier's got 5.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
Here's ABC. Over to the left wing. Shoots from 12. It's deflected. Here's Ntilikina. And some very quick points for him on that possession.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
To the middle. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
That's good from Fournier. Fournier hits them both.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Pass to ABC, to the right side. Here's Ramos. 5 on the clock. Over Fournier. Ramos, no good.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Tipped away. Ooh, stolen by Fournier. Lets it go from 14. That one falls. Fournier's got 9 points.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Here's ABC. Pass to Ramos. A shot to stop the run. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game. It's stolen. Here's Ramos. Here's ABC. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And so he hits both. One side is dominated tonight.
Yeah, they've done a fantastic job of imposing their pace and style of play. They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
Here's ABC. He's got 5. There's the block. They get it back. Just 3 to shoot. Out to the right wing. No good on the triple.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
It's blocked. Here's Perez. Pass to ABC. Here's ABC. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Two shots. That's on the first.
That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. Here's Perez. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Pass to ABC. From behind the arc. First shot won't go. And for France, they're shooting an excellent 56% in this quarter. Here's Wembanyama. From down in the low post, it goes. 9 points in the game.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
And that one's good. ABC.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance.
Pass to Wembanyama. This one for three. Drills it from deep.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And here they come. Inside. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. First free throw is good. He does not get the second one. Off with the layup. 1:44 left to play in the first. Yabusele hooked that.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Here's Perez. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Shooting 2.
That one's off. And he sinks the second. 1:24 left in the first quarter of the game. They swipe it. And they're running.
Shooting 2.
He misses the free throw. And the second free throw is good. We've got 1:08 left in the first. Here's Yabusele. And it's ABC with a rebound.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Three-pointer. Nope, another miss. 0 for 2 to start the game. Here's Yabusele. 6 to shoot. Down low. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Here's Perez to the wing on the left. Here's ABC. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
That shot, no good. And so it's France, ending the period up by a staggering 23 points. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
Well, Grant, every team is looking for that perfect 5 on the floor, that magical lineup. In your mind, is that synonymous with small ball?
I think it is, B.A. I mean, having players that can play small, can switch on defense, obviously play multiple positions on the offensive end. It's just a combination, when executed properly, could be a nightmare for the opponent. Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Yabusele. The shot won't fall. And the bucket is good. Now another view of that incredible mobile one drive.
Yeah, down big, you got to find a way to generate easy offense. Getting into the paint is step one.
And for France, their shooting has been excellent so far, around 56%. And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Two shots. Last on the first.
And the first one at the line is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Here's Ramos. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. To the inside. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And the free throw, no good. They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way.
Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Quarter two and about 2 minutes in. Here's Perez. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Shooting 2.
And he drops the first. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And for France, they're shooting a terrific 58% from the floor. Deflected. Here's Ramos. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Good on the bucket.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
Driving inside. Here's Yabusele. Fires for 3. And can't get it. He's now 1 of 3. Guarded by Batum. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. Here's Perez. 6 points for him. Fade away. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Right wing. It's tipped. Guarded by Batum. Missed inside. For France, they've gone 1 for 6 in the second quarter. Not great. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter.
And that's when they say you can't teach tall. This is where size helps you, owning those rebounds on the defensive end.
Here's Perez. Batum pulls it in. And they pick up 2.
He's at his best when he's assertive like that. Don't take any chances. Just take it to the rim.
Shooting just 24% in this one. Not great. Pass to Perez. Defended by Gobert. To the middle. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Well, Richard, 17 years for you as a player. If you were to give some advice to someone starting their playing career right now, what do you think that would be?
Oh, it would always be get your routine down. Get your pregame routine. Get your summer routine. You got to figure out what it is that makes your game work, because it's hard as you get older. NBA careers don't last very long. But if you put your routine, you put your game first, everything else will fall in line.
And that one misses. For France, they've gotten only 2 of 8 field goals to go in the second. Here's Fournier. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Here's ABC. 5 points in the game. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You got to blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
That one no good. Gotten 6 of 10 shots to drop in the second. Nice work.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
To the left wing. Here's ABC. Lets it go. Can't nail the jumper. Pass to Batum, and that goes out of bounds. They'll keep possession.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Here's Fournier. 13 points in the game. Here's the teardrop. Got a hand on it. Here's ABC. Here's Ramos. Doesn't go for him. Fournier with some nice D. They put together a solid lead.
And it doesn't seem like they're going to back off.
And it doesn't even draw iron. Shooting a solid 50% throughout the second. The ball's knocked loose. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Here's ABC. 5 points in the game. Looking to get back on track. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Here's Wembanyama. Second shot opportunity. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. Here's ABC. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
It doesn't go for him. And for France, they're shooting around 29% in quarter number 2. And rejected. Stepped on the line. Out of bounds there. And that will cost him a possession. And for France, they're shooting 46%, a decent average so far. Pass to Fournier. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Two shots. Last on the first.
And he makes the first. So both teams making some changes here. And so he makes both from the line. Here's ABC. He's got 5. To stop the drought. He can't get that one to fall. Here's Wembanyama. 15 points in the game. No good on that one. Good on the second one. The visitors with the ball. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, guys, with the yearly roster moves, it might be hard for the casual fan to keep track. But Commissioner Silver said it's a necessary side effect. He said, quote, "We tried to tie performance to pay in a closer way, and I think that's what you see with shorter contracts." Brian, more player movement has been the result.
Yeah, good point, Allie. Thanks. They get it back. Second chance shot. And the layup is up and in. He's got 18.
Those are some hustle points, really bonus points when you put in a miss.
Pass to ABC. Shot clock at 6. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Shooting 2.
And that one misses. So he comes up empty, missing both. They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, BA, they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
Here's Fournier, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
It's hauled in by Wembanyama. And for France, they're shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And they'll get another chance. On the wing, Fournier. He's got 17. Fades back. Whistle blows.
Too many steps.
That's going to be a travel. Shooting just 24% in this one. Not great. Here's ABC. 5 points in the game. Looking to get it going. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Just magnificent. I mean, he punishes the D for lackluster effort.
They look a little disorganized there. The result is an emphatic jam.
Yeah, when you're not locked in on defense, they will make you pay with an easy finish there.
Pass to ABC. To the left side wing. Clock at 4. Here's ABC. On target from range. He's got 10. And for France, they're shooting at 30% here in the second. Blocked. Yes, it's good. To the paint. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Blocked. And that goes out of bounds. And they retain possession. The visitors with the ball. Pass to ABC. And he lays it up and in.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
There's a minute 40 left to play in the first half. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. First one falls for him. Good on both. A minute 29 left in the first half. Lets the three fly. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. And for France, they're shooting just 32% here in the second. And it's ABC with a rebound. Shooting 48% from the field in this quarter. 1:03 left in the half. Perez can't hit. And for France, they're shooting at 45% of the game so far. That shot is off.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
I mean, that was just terrific work to stay in control and finish.
One shot.
Boy, Grant, it's obvious who's been in control of this game.
You know, you really have to appreciate their relentlessness.
Here's Yabusele. Over to the wing. And there's a 3-second violation. Shooting only 31% in the game. Here's Perez. 6 points for him. Floats one. No good there. Three seconds left. So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game, leading by 17. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. Well, for France, Kenny, how'd you see it?
Down in the paint, they're doing everything right, seeking out high percentage looks. So far, the defense hasn't had any answer for that. And we'll see if those adjustments that the coaches are making at halftime work.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the visiting team.
Well, they're not finding good shots, and that starts with their ball movement. Too much hero basketball. They need to sharpen up the attack. More motion, quick cuts, get the ball inside. There's no way they're coming back with that type of play.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. They've got Rudy Gobert, Gilas Pilipinas out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Ntilikina in at the one. And that's the group for Will Hardy as we begin the second half. The shot, no good. Good D by Gobert. And for France, they're shooting an average of 43% from the floor. Down low. And Gobert with the stuff.
And this is why Gobert shoots a high percentage, because he looks to finish with strength inside.
Guarded by Batum. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It goes on Nick Batum. The first free throw is good. So he gets them both. Here's Ntilikina. Pass to Gobert. That's tipped. Here's ABC. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Outside Fournier. Here's Gobert. And connects on the 9-footer. Gobert's got 6 points.
Incredible balance on that take. You gotta respect watching Gobert muscle his way through the defense.
Here's Ramos. From 11 feet away. The shot that time not on target.
Looked like he just rushed it there. Just maybe take a little bit more time in the future.
Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Pass to Fournier. Can't connect from short range.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
And that one's good. ABC. He's got 14.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
Yeah, he has that fight in him. Love the aggression at the rim when they are trying to claw back into the game.
Wembanyama. And he gets it to go. He's 8 of 11 now.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Yeah, you'd love to see a little bit more fire on defense. Shoot, any fire on defense. They can't just be giving the game away.
Lets it fly. And it's ABC missing.
The defensive breakdown gives him a wide open look, but he can't take advantage.
Out to the right wing. Here's Ntilikina. Back to Batum. Pass to Gobert. Clock at 6. Here's the 3. Offensive rebound. Lays it up and banks it in.
Just an aggressive move by Gobert, protecting the possession and getting the second chance look.
And he hasn't gotten anything to go. You can see the frustration mounting as a result. His team, not in great shape either.
The visitors with the ball. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Defended by Gobert. Fournier with a rebound. Fournier's got 4 rebounds in the game. For France, they've gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Pass to Gobert. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And the stifle tower makes his presence felt on the offensive end. He's really developed an array of moves on the interior.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
A defensive stalwart. Gobert knows this team expects him to be their anchor as well as rebound the rock.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. Gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Count it. Good. Gobert's got 11 points.
Just impressive for Gobert, so capable in the mid-range.
Here's ABC. He's got 16. Oh, they get a hand on it. Pass to Ramos. Shot clock at 6. Here's ABC. Hey, from beyond the arc. Fournier with a rebound. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. And let's take another look at that exceptional drive, thanks to Mobile One.
Oh, big time drive and finish. Showing a little artistry on that take. I could watch moves like that all day.
For France, they've gotten 6 of 8 shots to go and looking good since the break. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Shooting 2.
He's off on the first. And he's good on the second. Any hope of coming back to win this game looks near impossible.
I know. The way things have gone so far, hard to imagine.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And he drops the first. He's perfect from the line this time. And for France, they're shooting about 47%, a nice number. Pass to Gobert. Inside. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. He's got 5.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find him.
And it's ABC missing. For France, they've gotten 7 of their 9 shots to fall. Quality shooting in the second half. Outside Fournier. And the 3 off target. Shooting poorly at only 28%. Fournier covering. Pass to ABC. Tries to break his ice. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
No good on the free throw. And he sinks the second. Pass to Fournier. To the middle. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, the league and the world have endured tremendous challenges in recent years. Commissioner Silver said, quote, "We found a way to keep going under very difficult circumstances. It required enormous diligence. To keep playing throughout the pandemic, we are particularly proud of that." Brian?
Hey, the show must go on. Thanks, Allie.
And there he is. I mean, attacking the boards, converting off the misses. I mean, trying to do everything he can to secure this W.
Always giving max effort on the glass, taking everything they'll give him.
And he makes it.
It looked like he was playing against his little brother out there, the way he just went right over him with his height.
Lets it fly. And that one's long. Shooting a rough 29% from the field here. Here's ABC. 17 points in the game. Just 5 to shoot. Boy, he just hasn't been able to get a shot to fall. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. 7 points in the game.
In the NBA, you let anyone shoot inside 5 feet, you're putting yourself at a disadvantage.
And Gobert with a block. And they recover it. Here's Perez. 6 points for him. The shot comes out.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Shoots from the block. Rebounded by Perez. Uses the glass on the layup. And for France, they're shooting the ball at 48% so far.
Timeout. And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
Here's Yabusele to the inside. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Here's Perez. Give him 8. And it's blocked. And they get it back. 6 on the shot clock. Tries yet again. And gets hacked by the D. He'll go to the line.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
And he makes a first. No good on the second free throw. And for France, they're shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. Throws it up high. And a nice finish on the layup.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
To the paint. Shot from 12. He got a piece of it. Down low. Hey, great communication on the lob.
Nice touch on both ends of that alley-oop.
Hey, when he let go of the pass, I had no idea what he was going for. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Here's Yabusele. Six to shoot. It's deflected. Oh, he picked him clean. And he gets it to go.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
Ball stolen. And there's 1:38 left in the third quarter. To the middle. Can't hit from in close. And they've been careless with the ball tonight.
Yeah, it's a lack of focus and a lack of discipline. They're better than this.
Pass to Perez. 1:11 left in the third quarter. Here's ABC. That shot off the mark. Here's Yabusele.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Hits both from the stripe. Boy, it's been a minute since they last scored.
It has been. And at what point do you alter your strategy? Try to get back on track.
Pass to ABC. Launches a three. Nails it from 3. 5 points in the game.
Hey, you leave him open, he's going to make the defense pay for that level of disrespect.
Steps back and fires. Here's Yabusele. Shot clock at 5. And it's ABC with a rebound. Pass to Ramos. To the wing, right side. The rebound by Yabusele. There's the triple. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. Delivering the blowout. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter started. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And he lobs it up to the rim. And one more look at that dramatic move inside, the 2K drive.
And you know, B.A., even with the game well in control, he's going right at the rim. I love it.
Shooting just 28%, lacking confidence on offense right now. Here's Perez. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot, so he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
And he can't get the first one. He hits the second from the line. The steal. Pass to Perez. Inside. Here's ABC. And he dunks it down.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
Wembanyama. The offensive rebound. A few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played. Perez with the bucket.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Here's Yabusele. Pass to Ntilikina. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He shoots it. That's good on the jumper. Here's ABC. And he makes it on the layup.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
So it's the home team now. Here's Yabusele. Pass to Wembanyama. There's the three. Rebounded by Perez. Gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
And the first one at the line is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. So it's the home team now. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Here's Perez. Unable to get that one.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Here's Perez, defended by Gobert. Just 5 on the clock. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And if they want to come back in this game, look, they got to clean up those mistakes.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Pass to Wembanyama. And here is Thompson. Here's ABC. Batum pulls it in. Batum's got 5 rebounds tonight. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Both shots good from the stripe. Now here's Thompson. Got a piece of it. Offensive rebound. It's blocked by Gobert. Batum outside. And that one's good. Batum's got 4 points in the quarter.
What a burst out of that first step. Straight to the hole.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Now Thompson. And there's the rejection. Pass to Gobert. Now here's Batum. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Man, good whistle there.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. Both good from the line that time. Thompson with it. To stop the run. And he sinks the layup.
Just a total mismatch speed-wise. Love that he recognized it.
For France, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Here's Wembanyama. Pass to Gobert. And that one hits the back iron. Ooh, poked away. And he lobs it up. And here is Thompson. On the wing, Thompson. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Shot clock at 6. Pulls up. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. And for France, they're shooting 44% here in the fourth quarter. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it.
Defenses nowadays try to protect the rim and the three-point line, so their mid-range is usually available.
Thompson outside. And too long on the shot. For France, they've got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter. Pass to Gobert. Puts it up. Second chance effort. And the layup is good.
You have to love what Gobert is doing on the offensive end so far, staying active and finding lots of ways to contribute.
To the inside. His first shot coming late. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Going inside.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. And he makes both free throws. Shooting at 31% here in this fourth quarter. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Poke loose. Fast break. Here we go. Deflected. And they're able to recover. Basket counts. Now here's Thompson. Pass to ABC. Now here's Thompson. Not a lot of room. And that goes out of bounds. They'll keep possession. Four on the clock. Will it go? And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Oh, yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Shooting 1.
And the free throw, no good. For France, they've gone 7 of 14 here in the fourth from the floor. To the right side. Defended by Thompson. Driving in. Basket's good.
Many coaches like to play matchups. Right there, the height advantage is all he needs.
And their biggest problem so far, taking care of the ball.
Yeah, they've made some great plays, but way too many turnovers.
Pass to ABC. Can't get it to drop. For France, they've gotten 8 of 15 during the fourth quarter. Step back and fire. He's off on that one.
He was so well positioned to interfere with the shot.
Textbook defense. Take a good angle to the shooter and bother the release.
Shoots from 12. No luck on that one. And for France, they're shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. Defended by Thompson. Can't cash it in from close range. Shooting poorly at only 28%. On the wing, Thompson. Shot clock at 5. The layup off target.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Thompson pulls it in. .157 left in the fourth quarter. And it's rejected. And for France, they're shooting 44% here in the fourth quarter. Here's Yabusele to the paint. And he goes in for the dunk.
Woo! B.A., that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. Thompson outside. A minute 20 left in the fourth quarter here. Oh, they need this. Sends it home from three-point land.
Slow defensive rotation causing a breakdown along the perimeter.
Defended by Thompson. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Takes a 13-footer. The shot off that time. And for France, they're shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. To the middle. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Shooting 2.
That free throw no good. And the second free throw is good. There's 38 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Into the lane. No good with a layup. .23 seconds left in the fourth. Shoots from the baseline. And he can't get that one. For three, it's off. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly.
And Greg, you were talking about this. What you appreciate about this matchup, the team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish, and we're going to see guys moving the ball. And Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Ramos doesn't go for him. France goes the other way with it. Outside, Batum. Can't hit from in close.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Brownlee. Pass to ABC. Five on the clock. Brownlee. He's guarded by Fournier. Nice D from Fournier. Now here's Batum, guarded closer.
Nicholas Batum making the resourceful play, gifting the ball to a ready shooter instead of forcing something.
Now let's go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Steven Silas.
Well, Kevin,